Welcome my viewers to my newest playthrough. I'm 2Z Porygon, and you're already looking at the game that I officially decided to play for my next playthrough. That's right, it's time to play the Resident Evil 4 remake. And a month ago, I recorded a playthrough of the Chainsaw demo, in which you only see Leon fighting the big army of villagers, or Ganados, in the village, and well, of course I now have the entire game, and I unlocked a whole lot in it already, due to how much I've been playing it recently. I will be showing off, well, as many unlockables that I got as I could. And I did buy a few DLCs for the game as well, including the original game soundtrack from the 2005 game. And I'm pretty sure I may still have that enabled already. And you can also see that the game has the Mercenaries minigame, which is also DLC, but thankfully it didn't cost a penny. I do want to show off some Mercenaries gameplay, but I should really focus more on playing the main story for you all. But before I start, just while I show you the extras real quick, you can see that you have alternate costumes for both Leon and Ashley Graham, and also some additional accessories you can put on them, like glasses and masks and such. Like, you can see that Leon has a gas mask, that kind of looks like hunks, But I think I better disable all the accessories. And here it is, the original music and sound effects from the original Resident Evil 4. And, of course, I already have that enabled. And you know what, I decided to just keep that enabled for the whole playthrough, since everyone else who recorded this game kept the new soundtrack enabled. For the remake. And yeah, Ashley apparently has her night outfit back from the original. And this romantic costume you see here, well, both Ashley and Leon have a romantic costume, which was also DLC. And, well, I think, for now, I guess I'll go with their default outfits. And I also want to show you that these are all the files that I have for the game right now. As I mentioned, I've been playing the game a whole lot recently, and you can see that this one here is where I completed the game on the maximum difficulty. In fact, this game has 4 difficulties, and of course Professional is the hardest one. And because I beat that, I unlocked a few special weapons and such, but I'll show those off another time. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. I meant to choose new game. My bad. Let's get a new game started. In fact, at first I was thinking about recording a New Game Plus playthrough instead, because again, a lot of other people on YouTube have played the non-New Game Plus, but I changed my mind after realizing that I actually enjoy the having to go around and collecting a lot of items like treasures and ammo and such. So instead, I'm just gonna do, the non-New Game Plus, like everyone else. And you see that? Professional mode. No autosave, and parrying is limited to perfect, and all weapon modifications are available. Well, I assume that means maybe all the weapons you buy from the merchants are already fully upgraded. I never saw that, or I never made sure of that when I first played Pro mode, but let's just start now.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions. Nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure your boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
I think this is it. Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back. Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
Vaya sitio más tétrico. ¡Eh! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look. Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
Well, I'm a little disappointed that that cop didn't say, "Good luck," to Leon, but it's not a big deal. So just like in the chainsaw demo, this is where the game begins. Leon has to go find that other cop. Who knows how far he could have gone, or where that person he saw was going. Now I just want to say, about the remake, I do really like it. There are a lot of new features and level designs that I like about the remake. It has a bunch of stuff that the original game doesn't have. But I really don't think I would say that it's a big step up from the original because, and as many Resident Evil fans were afraid of, the remake has cut quite plenty of stuff from the original. But I'll go over those as the game goes on. The remake definitely cut out a certain boss fight, but I don't think I'm just not gonna spoil it. Not yet, anyway.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Boy, he sure gave Leon one heck of a welcome. So after he goes out, you get the key to... Well, I didn't even show which door requires the key, but of course it's this one. Even though I did show that off in the chainsaw demo. Everything that you see down here in this building was all in the chainsaw demo as well. Like you can see the bear traps, the nooses, and all the bloody dead animals. As I said in that demo, the whole place is messed up. And so are the Ganados.
Hey! I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
And just like before, the audio from the complaint came out of my controller and I just held it up to the mic for you. I hope it wasn't too loud. Not to mention, I hope the recording audio is not too loud.
No fucking way.
Oh god. Oh, man, just... That happens every time. I've been shooting him in the head, but... he just didn't flinch.
This just keeps getting worse.
Well, thankfully, I didn't take as much damage as I did in my demo playthrough. But I was saying that I hope the recording audio isn't... Well, I'm pretty sure it's not too loud, but I hope it's not too quiet either. Oh no, I hear more of them. And you can see that guy who just came out of that room. That was a room you couldn't go into earlier. And I'm not going to bother wasting any ammo or knife durability on him. I'm just going to get the heck out of here.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
Yep, Leon, letting yourself out was definitely the better idea. And I'm not sure if those villagers will actually come out of that cabin to try to chase after Leon, but of course I'm not going to bother trying to find out. It's off to the village he goes. And it looks like it looks like daytime's already here. So that's the first time that I collect handgun ammo in this game. And unlike in the demo, I can interact with this typewriter. I don't need to save my game, but there is something I want to show off when you go to the typewriter. not only can you save the game, but you also have a storage, and you can customize your attaché case. There are 2 other kinds of attaché cases that you can buy from the merchant later on, and each one has a special, it gives you a drop rate for certain items, like the standard one that you get right off the bat increases your drop rate for handgun ammo, and there's another that increases the drop rate of red herbs, and the third one increases the drop rate of large resources that you can use to create ammo and grenades and such. And you can also get charms, which you unlock them by playing a shooting gallery and collecting tokens. But again, I'll show all those off later. And as for the storage, you can store weapons including guns and also custom parts and first aid sprays as well. And you can see here that I have 2 of the special weapons that you can unlock already in the storage. You got the hand cannon and the Chicago typewriter, which for some reason is called the Chicago Sweeper in the remake. But unfortunately, neither of them get infinite ammo right off the bat. You have to fully upgrade them to get infinite ammo, which wasn't the case for the hand cannon in the original. It wasn't the case for the Chicago typewriter in the original, because when you buy that in the original, it's already maxed out and has infinite ammo. It's just the hand cannon you have to upgrade. But of course, there's no need to use those weapons in this playthrough. Plus, I have another file for the game where I have fully upgraded both those weapons. I don't want to scare... well, I'll definitely scare the other ones away when I shoot one crow. I only shot that to get a little extra money. Pesetas. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm just gonna go with that. And don't forget to check any desk that may have a drawer that opens, because there's a chance you'll find an item in it, like ammo. And there will be 2 more Ganados around here. And as far as I can tell, I don't think you can stealth kill any of them, because I don't think there's even a way you can sneak up behind them. There's number 2. Come at me. Ooh, you really tried to strike me with that axe or sickle, whatever it was. That's another new feature for the remake, is that you can parry certain attacks. You can't parry all of them, but many of them you can. But of course, parrying attacks also uses up the knife's durability. And not this time I fall for that bear trap, like I did in the demo playthrough. Ha, I knew you were gonna be in there. Roundhouse! Oh, he's dead. There's my first flash grenade. And first red herb. Okay, well, time to move on. And again, like in the demo, this is where Leon reaches the village. And I suppose I'll just show this off again, where you see one of the cops from the beginning getting burned alive. Well, poor him. He really should have known better than to just wander off like that. So, like I did before, I'll be doing a stealth kill on that female Ganado there. Yoink! Rest in peace, woman. Not gonna bother killing any of these chickens because, well, when they're dead, they can't lay eggs, you know. Oh, crap. Well, apparently they, heard the window shatter, so... stealth mode is over now. Now, of course, since the village fight here is a little more difficult than the original, I really gotta try my best not to die here. In fact, I think right away, I'm gonna enter that cabin where you get the shotgun. But of course, it's also where Dr. Salvador comes and tries to kill Leon.
be kidding me.
Obviously not. Oh, son of a... Yeah, I said that in my demo playthrough too. Okay, shotgun, come to Papa.
Oh, nice.
And same thing with this hand grenade. I'll definitely need that. Get off that ladder, you. You're not welcome in this cabin. Just remember, like in the original, all you have to do is fight off the Ganados without dying until the church bell rings. In fact, I've seen a speed run of this game where it shows that, well, it's something that I never expected, but I believe you can, when you see the church bell... Oh. Okay, I never triggered this before. Oh, crap. Back off, Dr. Salvador. But I was saying that in that speedrun I saw, the person who was playing shot the church bell from the village, and that counted as the church bell ringing, which drove the Ganados away, and never did I think you could do that in the remake. That's pretty amazing, I have to say. Bombs away! Oh god. They can move kind of fast, too, whenever they try to grab you. And I'm not going to bother to try and kill Dr. Salvador, since my weapons are pretty weak right now. Just don't forget that you can parry the chainsaw, too. But it uses up all of your knife's durability, so... Well, of course, it's up to you if you want to try to parry that. Oh, oh, god. Come on, run!
There you go.
Eat shotgun, you creep. Well, that was every grenade I had. Sorry if you can still hear my controller making all those sound effects, but... Well, I'm pretty sure I can just turn off those sound effects coming out, but...
Bill me for the repairs later.
Crap, he's right there. But he failed again. He's not gonna decapitate Leon here. Well, actually, in the remake, the chainsaw Ganados don't exactly decapitate Leon. They thrust their chainsaws through Leon's back, and then, well, I think you get the idea. Kick you, lady. My god. Who knows how much longer this goes on for.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like I said, Leon, they don't joke around. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Good thing I didn't have to use my first aid spray too early on. I think the church bell ringing actually depends on how many... Well, I'm pretty sure it depended on that in the original too. Oh! Ha! Boy, for a second I thought I was done for. Well, Leon's not done for, but his knife is. Sorry about your knife, Leon, but it was either the knife or you. Oh. There it is. Saved by the bell.
Huh?
La campana. I'll give you the credit.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
No doubt every other Resident Evil fan is thankful that Capcom didn't cut that line. In the Chainsaw demo, well, this here is where it ended. Good thing I'm playing the main game now.
Bruce to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. First out.
Well, now that all the Ganados are cleared, I can take the opportunity to roam around the village and collect every single item that I haven't got yet. Oh yeah, that's right, my knife ran out. Good thing you could just hit the X button to break barrels and boxes. And yes, there is a way you can fix Leon's knife, and he also gets additional knives as the game goes on. Like, he can find, like, kitchen knives and boot knives and such, but those ones, they break easier than Leon's standard knife, which is called the combat knife. And, much later on in the game, Leon will get another knife that can also be repaired. And you get that after defeating a certain boss. And I won't spoil that boss for you. I think I might find another knife in this cabin, as I recall. Nothing in either of these. Oh, okay, so... Well, actually, I don't think you... I'm not sure if you'll always find a hand grenade there, but I'm glad I got one. Okay, I still don't have a small resource yet. There are small and large resources you can get, and I mentioned before, you combine them with gunpowder to create ammo and grenades. And Leon just got his first brown chicken egg. And yes, they still restore your health, and you get white, brown, and gold chicken eggs. But no rotten chicken eggs, unfortunately, like in Resident Evil 5. I would have loved to use them as weapons, you know, because rotten chicken eggs, they deal a lot of damage to enemies. And to you, if you end up eating one. Oh, and another thing that I like about the remake is that items that you find on the ground, like from killing enemies and such, they never disappear, no matter how long you leave them there for. And yeah, you still need to get a small key to open that drawer. There are a lot of locked drawers that require small keys. And like in the original, there are also a lot of treasures you can get, including treasures that can be combined to become more valuable. I will be showing off me collecting as many treasures as I can. Definitely not all of them, but pretty much most of them. And, well, I may have gotten everything. Well, not exactly everything, but there's also this cabin right here. Not gonna bother showing off the door because it's locked, but you need Ashley Graham's help to get up there, so she can unlock the door from the inside. So there's really no entering that cabin until later on. And what's in here? Oh wait, I may have already checked this one. And this is the last cabin. Anything in here? Oh, look at that. Leon's first ruby. That's a treasure that can be combined with other treasures, so I'm definitely not going to sell it until I get a certain treasure. It's time to... well, time to go find that windmill Hunnigan was talking about. Oh look, there it is. Oh wow, me and Leon both said that. How awkward. And this here is the farm. Well, it's a shame that I have no working knife on me because... Oh, thank you for the chicken. I mean, thank you for the egg, little fella. Ooh, and would you look at that? It's a blue medallion. Those were in the original as well. However, this won't be the only part of the game where you can find blue medallions. And I'm not just talking about, like, at the lake, where you also find blue medallions, but I'll explain it later. Well, now they're on to me again, so here they come. I'll make sure not to kill your animals. Sweet, got a headshot. I love my headshots. Now, this right here, whatever it is hanging on this windmill, there's a treasure inside. Just shoot it down in order to get it. Well, what do you know? It's the pearl pendant. And, yep, that right there, if the pearl pendant fell in there, it wouldn't become as valuable, so you better make sure you shoot it down while it's away from that muck. Whatever that gross stuff is, but... Well, I guess I better start shooting those blue medallions now, huh? I'm not gonna shoot this one because it's low enough to hit with a knife, and I'm just gonna wait until I find another knife. I'm only gonna shoot the ones that are out of reach. In fact, I do believe there's a blue note somewhere that informs you about the blue medallions, and when you read that note, all the medallions will show, or they'll all be marked on the map. Here it is. Okay, so, the blue medallion, destroying them all, is a request from the merchants, and you get a reward for shooting all of them. And it's not gonna be the Punisher like in the original, it's gonna be spinels, which you... Oh, okay, so I finally got some resources. But in the remake, instead of being treasures, the spinels are something that you can trade to the merchant for items such as new guns and also gun parts and treasures and even yellow herbs. But again, I'll show that off later. Uh-oh, look what's here. The explosive trip mine, which in the remake you can just simply approach them and disarm them. There's no need to waste ammo on them anymore. And now Leon finally got his first yellow herb. And yes, they do still increase Leon's maximum health when used. Well, you can see here that there's the gear missing, so obviously Leon needs to find that. That way it'll open the gates so Leon can move on. There's another blue medallion over there. Of course, you can see there are only 5 in the farm. Other blue medallion requests that you'll find later on will have more of them. Crap! Oh man. I had no chance to react right there. Come on, die, lady. Your pitchforking days are over. Oh yes, and I almost also forgot to mention that you'll be fighting a pretty strong enemy here in the farm. He'll be showing up soon. Hold on a sec, I want to hit left on the direction pad to equip the shotgun. And here comes the big guy. Whatever he is.
God damn.
Well, he looks pretty tough. Wears a horse mask and wields that big mallet. But good thing he wasn't too hard to deal with. Oh, ha, that was close. Well, your big guy's dead. So you're pretty much screwed. Oh my god, so many of them are coming. Well, it's really only 4 of them. Oh, come on! My god. Well, this is one thing that I don't like about the remake, is that there are sometimes when you, even when you shoot the enemies in the head, they don't get stunned right away. And I really hate that, too. The second I finish an attack animation, I take damage. Okay, what was that all of them now? It better have been. And this right here is the gear. Oh, and I finally got a new knife. knives like the kitchen knife that I just got, they can't be repaired. And as I mentioned, they break pretty easily. But since I finally got one, let's make this medallion shatter. And where's the next one? Okay, I don't think the knife can reach this one, but now there's only one left. And don't worry, those pigs and cows, they're pretty harmless. Time to complete this first merchant request. But of course you don't meet the merchant until the next chapter. And speaking of which, unlike in the original where the chapters are like, you know, chapter 1-1, chapter 1-2, 1-3, and so on, well, the remake it doesn't do that. It just goes by chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And that's fine by me. Okay, Wooden Cog, you get in there, so I can open that gate. Now hold on, there was something else I wanted to show. When you go down here, you'll see this, which requires the key, and it has it has a treasure in it, but you don't get that key until, I think, maybe chapter 3? Well, I think it's chapter 3. Okay, is there anything else? Well, I don't think there's any other item to get for now. Oh, and also, this bridge here, it leads right to that big cabin over there, which is where Leon and Luisera fight off a lot of those Ganados until, well, you know, like in chapter 2 too of the original. But of course, there's no going into that cabin right away. Right, is that really all there is over here? Let's just assume it is. This is where you go next. You gotta push this carriage out of the way. Oh my god, there's a dead cow in it. Boy, can't imagine how bad that smells. Oh, get away from that thing, Leon. Oh, and you think that this right here would be where the Ganados drop that giant boulder that rolls right at Leon and he has to outrun it, but unfortunately, instead, this happens. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but the giant rolling boulders have been cut in the remake. They're nowhere in this game. But I'm currently almost at the end of chapter 1. Oh yes, and there will be a lot more bear traps as I continue on here, so you really got to keep your eye out for them. And that crate right there was rather easy to miss, but you know, I broke that. Here's a bear trap. And there's another explosive tripwire. Nice try, Ganados. There's no way Leon will ever fall for that. Oh yeah, that's right. This is where they start carrying dynamite too. Which was also in the original. I want to look around for items, even though even more of them are coming. That's right, on your knees. I'm pretty sure you can still take advantage of the dynamite throwers and have them accidentally kill their allies. Crap. Oh, really now? Just go away. Oh, Jesus. the enemies, they can definitely be pretty annoying in the remake. That's another bear trap. Come on, just let me knife this thing. Oh. Okay, just to make sure he doesn't get back. Oh crap, dynamite! Oh, thank you. It was you, wasn't it? You're so next. Oh man, my knife ran out again. Boy, I can't wait to fix my combat knife. Well, there's a boardwalk over here, but there's nothing you can do at it right now. Well, he's dead. Oh, another pitchfork guy. I gotta take out that woman who's also throwing dynamite. In fact, on my first time playing this game, when I got to this part, I had quite a lot of trouble getting through because of how many Ganados were coming at me and how many times I kept falling for the bear traps. Die, lady. There's still another one, though. Just keep running away from the dynamite and you should be fine. Oh, I take it that was you, wasn't it? Sweet, another headshot. Those don't happen very often in the remake. Is that it? Every item in this cabin? The map also says there's some money I didn't pick up. Let's finally finish chapter 1.
This the place?
Oh, great. There's a lock on this door. If I still had my knife, I could just save ammo and knife it off. And that's another locked drawer that I need a small key for. Well, good thing this cabinet's not locked. And tripwire off. Better make sure you keep an eye out for them too. Even though they beep, there's a chance you might still accidentally hit one. Nah, I don't know who these people are. Oh, you hear that?
What's that noise?
That's what I'm wondering. Could that be Louis Era? Oh, no, it was this guy. It's time for you to die now. Come on, drop an item. Well, of course it's gonna be just money again, but... let's see what's down here. Oh my god, that body bag is moving. Now what on earth could be in this thing? Or rather, who?
That hurts, you know?
Seemed like you really wanted to talk.
How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke?
You know, those things will kill you.
Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Yeah, stop right there!
Oh my god. Yep, that right there was Chief Vitores Mendes, and apparently in the remake, he's the one who injects Leon with Las Plagas. So yeah, chapter 1's over. And I decided to record only one chapter per part. You know, just a decision of mine. So since chapter 1's over, then of course that means part 1 is over too. Okay, well, thank you for watching part 1 of my Resident Evil 4 Remake playthrough, and I will see you all later in part 2 and chapter 2. Bye everyone.